was so bad. Look, Rashford was making some brilliant runs and he wasn't getting the ball and it was annoying me. The midfielders just weren't getting him now. I think Fernandes played one brilliant one and Rashford finally got in and created a chance. But I couldn't believe how bad they were defensively. Every time Aston Villa looked like they was going forward, they looked like they could score set pieces all over the place. And Aston Villa looked really comfortable. So I thought, right, here we go. I've seen enough. Same old Man United rubbish. Go upstairs, stick the TV on, go and watch something else and relax for a bit. And next minute I looked at my phone, it's 3-2. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And, fair play to Man United to come back in the second half and get a result. But it's almost like desperation all the time, Dean. Every time I watch Man United, it seems like it's desperation.
Well, the secret of football, if there is one, is sign good players, which is harder than it sounds, and get them to work hard.
Yeah.
That's what Liverpool have got a falling back on right now. Just say Liverpool, Man City the same. They always fall back on, even if our passing's off and we're not finishing chances.
Yeah.
We are hard to play against because we all work hard. Man United, for me, don't work hard enough. There's a lot of players there who've survived 5 managers and they've got to leave the club. You go through that team last night. Obviously, the manager has tried to get rid of a lot of them and the players know as well. I mean, if I tried to get rid of you when you were at Wolves and you knew I tried to get rid of you, are you going to pull trees up for me when we're losing 2-0 at half-time? You're not, are you? You're going to go like, well... don't have a go at me. Don't have a go at me. You've tried to sell me 3 times.
Yeah.
So, last night...
Who would you get rid of, though, at Man United?
How long you got?
Wow, I mean...
Well, for a start, I would have got rid of De Gea because he's been there 5 years and he just sat behind the back 4, didn't open his mouth. Peter Schmeichel would have had him all by the throat. So it looked to me...
De Gea got the Golden Glove last season.
He's not even got a club. That tells you how much he loves football. Candle's gone out for me. He's not even got a club right now. How can you not play football for 6 months if you love football? So
he's waiting for the right move.
6 months. I mean, that comes to a point, Jamie, after you ended up going to Burton, didn't you?
Yeah, or Gillian.
Anything to get on the pitch.
You just want to play. Yeah.
And then when you play well, somebody else will come and get you. So Luke Shaw's been there too long. Darlow's not good enough. Varane, he's a good player, obviously, but it's not happened for him. He's tried to get rid of Varane. Johnny Evans is not good enough now. So there's the back 4.
So that's everyone in the back 4.
Wan-Bissaka, he's tried to get rid of him.
That's another one in the back 4.
So he's got rid of Fred. He's got rid of Fred. McTominay, he's obviously shown he don't think he's good enough. But gets goals.
What are you talking about? McTominay's been one of their best players.
Yeah, but he's not good enough to play for Man United, in my opinion. If you play for Man United in the middle of midfield, you've got to be one of the best players in the world in midfield.
Yeah.
If you play for Man United, you're not playing for Crystal Palace. Man United can choose anybody they want. They've got enough money to have the best players. Rashford's been there too long. Martial, I'd drive him to the airport. Who else? He got rid of Elanga. Anthony, drive him to the airport. Højlund's, I think Højlund's going to be good.
Right, so we've got Højlund in there.
I've got Højlund. Fernandes could sit down and argue with me, have a look at my stats. If you had a look at Fernandes' assists and goals, he's got an argument. Sancho, playing on his PlayStation on 350 grand a week, drive him to the airport. I mean, I don't know how you're going to get out of that because there's that much money involved. They're going to lose a fortune. But simply because...
So we've got Fernandes and we've got Højlund.
Maguire. Get rid of Maguire.
Maguire's gone as well.
He's tried to get rid of Maguire 4 times.
Right, okay.
He knows, Maguire. Yeah. He plays Luke Shaw at centre-half.
Garnacho, is he staying there?
Who?
Garnacho.
Young lad that, if you're not careful, he'll get dragged in with the lazy wingers they've already got. But last night he was brilliant and he showed that young, enthusiastic mind. He needs to be sitting in the dressing room with good professionals who work their socks off and you say, that's how you're supposed to behave every day. That's how you train, and that's how you run back when we're up against it away from home.
Right.
Last night, they turned it round. Can't argue with them. I thought, a 2-0, I thought, like you, go to bed.
Yeah.
But it needs a complete reshuffle again, but I wouldn't have a cycling expert doing it for me. I'd have an expert in football.
Who's this cycling expert you
Dave Brailsford, who was the guru with the cyclists and the Tour de France and the Olympics. Mm-hmm. His motto is, can I get an extra 1% out of everything? And fair enough in cycling, but when you got to find out who's lying to you in football, like agents and other clubs and players, and everybody lies to you. So experience makes you listen to the right people. You cannot come into football and think because it worked in cycling, you're going to take over a football club and get inside a footballer's mind. They're not cyclists. It's not individual sport. It's a team sport.
Yeah.
You try and get inside Sancho's mind. Think Dave Brailsford's going to get inside Sancho's mind and get 1% out of him. The only thing he's going to make him do is play better at PlayStation, FIFA.
All right, well, look, Man United fans want to hear from you this morning if you're going up and down the country. What do you think of the appointment, and what do you think of last night's performance? 03 717 22 33
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.